Wow, wow, look at that. Yeah, that's like the biggest piece of meat I've ever seen. You're never gonna find another buffet in town that's gonna be as grand and as fun as this one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And I am here in Las Vegas on the Strip at Caesar's Palace, which is one of the coolest casino hotels to visit while you're on the Strip. And I am going to be checking out a rockin' buffet today. This is Bacchanal Buffet in Caesar's Palace. Now the reason why this buffet is so rockin' is that it is the biggest and most popular buffet all you can eat that you can find in Las Vegas. Well, buffet lovers, this is one of the destinations you have to go in the world. So if you guys want to see the biggest buffet experience that you can have in Las Vegas, then this is truly your episode. So you must stick all the way to the end because this is going to be one crazy epic video. I'm going to have crabs, I'm going to have prime rib, I'm going to have desserts, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, because I post these food and travel videos weekly you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And I'm gonna go into Caesar's Palace, and I have to find this buffet. It's somewhere in there, but it's gonna be so worth it. When you walk in here, you'll see it is insanely big. Wow, it has got to be seen to be believed. Dinner time, it's $79.99. It is definitely on the pricier side, but you get every type of food imaginable. 25,000 square feet, 9 kitchens, 15 chefs, combining Asian, Latin, European, American, all into one mega experience. I'm already overwhelmed by all this. I don't even know where to start. Matt is going to be showing us the entire mega menu at this restaurant. Are you ready to do it?
I think so. We have about 4 hours to get through everything, so no, we won't take that long.
And you said there's 240 items,
240 items we have here at Bacchanal, yes.
So Matt, what do we got here starting off?
So this is our stir-fried vegetables. You got to have some veggies on each station, you know, takes care of the vegetarian people. It's all vegetarian. In the back is our bang bang shrimp, and those are a hit. They fly out the door. Up here in the front, you have your General Tso's chicken, kind of a standard there. In the back next to it is something that's very unique. It's salt and pepper hamachi collar.
Wow.
So we use the collar of the fish. It tends to be a delicacy in certain cuisines, and just salt and pepper style. So we got our Thai beef, which is a winner here. And in the back, we have our traditional Chinese duck. We do it the traditional way. It's air cured for 3 or 4 days. There's your standard fried rice there with lap chong sausage. In the back is one of our favorites. This is a fusion type thing. That is pork char siu ribs. They're marinated char siu style, so they're in the Chinese section, but we smoke them like American ribs. We got our clams here, our nice garlic broth. This is our fried dim sum selection. This is a vegetarian pot sticker made with mushrooms. We also have a vegetarian spring rolls. You got those. And then, of course, the crab rangoons. You can't go wrong with those.
These are the sesame balls? All right.
Filling those up. Very nice. And then inside here, we have some of your traditional steamed dim sum. We've got our barbecue pork buns. This up in here is our shrimp hargao. They're made with shrimp.
Okay.
They're all handmade here in Vegas.
All right.
So that's our traditional Chinese pork in there with nice crisp veggies, cilantro, green onion, and a char siu sauce. Very good.
Okay.
And there is our shrimp shumai. We are now into our Korean section. So we have our japchae, which is our vegan japchae noodles. And then we, of course, have the beef. You got the kalbi short ribs. Great marinade we have from that. You can't go wrong with Korean fried chicken, or KFC as we call it. Wow. And then if you like kimchi, this is our kimchi fried rice. So we did some shopping at a local Korean place that makes the best, and we kind of went and made sure our recipe was as good, if not better, than theirs. So our Citra Taco Poke has octopus in there and shrimp. And then moving to your left is an ahi tuna poke with a nice seaweed salad on there. And then we did a lomi salmon poke, so we went a little Hawaiian because lomi poke is Hawaiian. So there you go, it came out very well. And then this is another vegan dish, forbidden rice bowl. There's beautiful colors on that for the fall.
I can see.
We have the Bacchanal roll, which kind of has an eel sauce and a tempura shrimp on the inside. And then our volcano roll, which is made with spicy crab. You can see the bit of spicy mayo on top, and it's got a kick to it, but it is awesome. Of course, you got to have your nice nigiri, ahi tuna, and yellowtail nigiris. And then we have our salmon box sushi, classic sushi there.
All right, salmon box.
And then we also we've been talking about all the vegan dishes we have. We're trying to hit that crowd, so we have a vegan California roll. So it's supposed to be like crab in there, but we use hearts of palm shredded up to be like crab.
I'm assuming this is the Filipino section?
You got it, yes. We've moved into our Southeast Asian section. So we got our traditional pork skewers, our handmade lumpia.
This one?
Yeah, pork lumpia, yes.
Pork lumpia.
Yep, can't go wrong with that. Whoa. I try to only eat a couple myself a day. And then once again, I mentioned we're making the duck very traditional. We do the pork as well. We got the whole roast pig. The pork belly is crispy, air dried. The skin is just very good.
Wow, is this the actual pig head?
That is actual pig head, yes.
And I'm assuming this is the salad section,
yes,
right?
You gotta have some salads. You know, we don't have a salad bar traditionally. We don't want dressings and croutons everywhere, so we make the salads for you. So your first one on the right is the ancient grain salad. Your second one is a tricolore. Got nice blue cheese and berries in there. This here is a very seasonal one we just did, is a roasted beet salad. It's beautiful with balsamic and goat cheese. We have a hearts of palm salad. That's also seasonal. Hearts of palm and citrus. Citrus is very seasonal for us. And then you got to have a green salad. So we call it the Cleopatra salad. Goes with the theme of Caesars.
Ooh, delicacies.
Yeah, so now we're on to some small bites. This is our Bloody Mary deviled egg. We'll also move into a whipped burrata with, this is kind of a seasonal topping, which it's made with butternut squash. And then we got to have a little caviar on the menu. So this is a smoked salmon vol au vent with a touch of caviar on top. And then we have all our nice breads, and we do this beautiful bread display just to tie it all together. All right, so we're here at our sliced meats and cheeses station. We have a few different awesome meats on the charcuterie board. We have a capicola, or a gabagool, as my guy from Boston likes to call it. We got the prosciutto next to it. Got the mortadella. It's a really good mortadella. More prosciutto there, and then a wonderful salami.
Okay.
And that leads into our cheeses. So we got a nice, beautiful blue cheese. We got a brie. Got a lot of manchego. Can't go wrong with that. A smoked chipotle Gouda that you're looking at there, and then a regular sliced Gouda.
Yeah, so I guess this is really a Mediterranean section
Yes,
we're seeing.
you got it. Yes, that's our Mediterranean trio: hummus, beet hummus, and tabbouleh. And as well in the cup there is a nice little crudité cup. Nice, another vegetarian option that we offer here. And then moving on to our pizza selections. So this is kind of an Asian twist that is duck confit with hoisin sauce, pickled onions, and jalapenos. And then we have a traditional style there. That's a meat lover's pizza. And then we have another fun one. This is a brie with caramelized apples and candied pecans, drizzled with hot honey. And then we have a smoked salmon pizza. So we have kind of a creme fraiche, along with the smoked salmon, the fried capers, the dill. It's an awesome. I put it out for brunch only, and they ask for it all day long. So have it out as dinner. Got a nice vegetarian option though. You got your margarita pizza.
Yeah, what is this?
Ties in, we got grandma's meatballs. That's what we call it.
Ooh, okay.
So that's very nice. And it ties in well with that marinara sauce there.
Marinara sauce.
And then our Parker House rolls that we turn into garlic bread are just loaded with garlic and butter, and they're excellent. So I recommend taking that and mixing and put a couple meatballs inside and making a meatball sandwich.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
This is a petite pork shank with a anchovy marinara over polenta. And then we have our arancini balls, which are stuffed. This one's stuffed with sausage and cheese and a nice Calabrian chili aioli. Then we go a little rustic traditional. We have a beautiful Italian wedding soup. We get compliments from people from New York and the East Coast on how well we do it. And then another vegetarian vegan item actually, which is crispy fried panisse, which is made with chickpea flour. So that's our lovely salmon over farro risotto and a truffle vinaigrette. And then also on the tie up this station is a kind of a chicken pita.
No kidding, you really have everything here. This is the Mexican, right?
Correct, yes, but you can't go wrong with the Latin station. You got to have it. So our Latin station, you'll be able to see that we got a lot of inspiration from the street food, from the food trucks and what have you. So it's a very fun station.
I see it.
Of course, you got to have your salsa. We fry up our own chicharrones. We make fresh guacamole every day. Got your fresh fried chips. 2 different kinds of salsas there. And then we got our fried duros. This ube horchata is a new one we started for the fall, and it goes out the door all day long. They love it. Ube horchata. And then we have a nice citrus peach mango, and then my favorite, the cranberry orange mimosa. So I talked about some things being kind of street foodish. So we have a shrimp tostada. Can't go wrong with that. There's some churros there, and a little bite in the middle. And then one of the dishes by one of our chefs is a ahogada, which is a sandwich that's tossed over with sauce over the top. The sauce is nice and spicy.
Nice.
Which you got more condiments to go with it. And then another street food, we got the Sonoran street dog, wrapped in bacon, a chipotle aioli, jalapenos in there. It's got a nice kick. Just got some plantains there, tossed in cajeta sauce, and then a duck carnitas quesadilla. Our quesadilla tacos, which they're dipped in the fat that comes off the beef, and that's what gets them so red and slightly greasy, but more important, super crispy. All right, so continuing on the Latin station, we have an achiote roasted chicken, great marinade, and it's on the rotisserie, so it's super juicy. We have our frijoles rancheros, or our beans. We also have here is yuca fries that we toss them like garlic fry style. So they're tossed with cotija cheese, cilantro, garlic, and oil.
Oh.
And then we have our roast yucatan. You gotta have your Spanish rice. And then as well, we have our pozole and all the condiments to go with it. Our pozole is made in-house along with our birria meat. So our ceviche campano is in a bit of a red sauce with shrimp. And then our other one is our ceviche de pulpo, which is scallops and shrimp and octopus and cilantro and a nice, just lemony and lime flavored. So now we come on to some of our really neat vegan items. So that's a soy rizo chili. So it's completely vegan. We also have our vegan sweet potato mash. It's mixed with agave syrup and nuts. And then we have an Impossible Burger Stroganoff, which is also another. So 3 of our really good vegan dishes. So we are now in the American station, which is kind of the first big one that you see. And it's our biggest station. It's got all the meats. So we have turkey, of course. It's a 24-hour citrus brined. Then in the middle there is one of our newest dishes, which is a porchetta. So we take the pork belly, we season it, we tie it, roll it up, and it gets super crispy on the skin. And then we have our truffle rotisserie chicken, which comes off the rotisserie. It is very good chicken. So a couple of sides here. So you got Brussels sprouts. This is one of our seasonal items we changed. Of course, you got some nice broccolini and cauliflower. And then we got some Vadavon roasted carrots, or a little bit of a curry spice. This is a favorite of mine. This is a smoked fish potato salad. So it's got ranch dressing in there, and it's got smoked trout, and it's actually a really good combination.
Wow.
Yep. This is our iceberg wedge salad. Got your bacon, your red onions, everything. Kind of also try to tie in stuff with all the meats we're about to see. So that's like a steakhouse wedge salad that's deconstructed. And then we have a nice seasonal dish here. This is the butternut squash and quinoa salad.
I see some fancy stuff here.
There we go. So now we're into some of the really good stuff. This is our bone marrow. Comes with that awesome crostini. You just scrape the bone marrow out, put it on the crostini, and it's an excellent dish. And then we have our Nashville chicken and waffles. So it's a chicken wing that's we hand bread in-house, and it's got a great Nashville spice, a little bit of a kick, but then the waffle has the syrup on it, and it's a great balance of sweet and spicy. Then here is our wood-grilled lamb T-bone. We have the wood grill going back there. We grill these off in small batches, and we made it seasonal. It's got a smashed root vegetables made with lots of butter.
Matt, we have finally come to the epic ultimate seafood section, right?
You made it to the seafood station. As you can see, there's lots of people in line, so we're going to go through quickly as to not interrupt their service. So you got the steamed hot crab legs. Those are snow crab legs coming out of Alaska. They're excellent. Really easy to break open and eat.
Okay.
Moving on, you have an oyster with kimchi butter. That's really good. You like the kimchi? You mentioned that already?
Yes.
And then we got kind of a Mediterranean octopus here. So it's a harissa marinated octopus, romesco sauce, and a nice basil oil.
Ooh.
And then this is one of our new items that we really like is our shrimp and grits. The touch of barbecue sauce just brings the whole dish together. And then we have our spicy seafood boil. Nice and messy to eat, but fun. Crab legs, everything in there. Okay.
Moving along.
All right, we're into our cold seafood section. Those are our Penn Cove mussels. Yep, moving on to our Jonah crab claws, which are a solid option. The Cortez clams. So let's toss in a nice kind of a spice blend there. And then here's my favorite is the Dungeness crab. Well, we have the snow crab over in the hot well, and it's easier to eat, so people like the snow crab. This is my favorite for sweetness and texture. And then we have our shrimp cocktail, so we cook these in-house. Cook them every day, a couple 100 pounds.
Okay.
And then we move on to more of the snow crab. So while we serve the snow crab hot, we also serve it cold.
Oh, here's the lobsters.
There you go. So we do have lobster here at Bachannal with their lobster claws.
Okay.
They're very good. They're sweet and they're poached. They're very good.
Okay, well, still lobsters.
And then we have our whelks, or our sea snails. So they're not my favorite, but a lot of people really do like these. And then we have our freshwater prawns, which we poach and then we toss in a nice spice rub.
Just like with all the other buffets I've been to in the past, I got to start from what I enjoy the most and what I think you're going to get the money's worth, which is pretty much the seafood. The line up here is crazy. At peak season, it can be up to 3 hours. Wow, this shows you how popular it is. So definitely make reservations so you don't have to wait in that line. Oh boy, okay, once in a lifetime experience. Crabs are always messy work, I do admit. It is so juicy and sweet, I love it. Wow. Maybe it's just that or it's just the butter is really delicious. I don't know, but I'm enjoying that crab a lot. They don't have the lobster tails here, but they do have all-you-can-eat lobster claw. Still, it's lobster, so take advantage of it if you can. Just like I'm doing right now. Oh yeah. Oh, it's good. So if you are into lobsters, they got it here. You're all covered. Lobsters, crab. That seafood line is really long, so you can tell. That's what you got to get when you come here. And they certainly deliver. They better for $80 a person. Oh man, all the crab just goes in there, it boils.
And you know, a different crab has different salinity amounts. So we're always checking the water to make sure that its crab is not too salty or it has enough salt. We love to have a big fire here. We make sure it's not too big to make sure it's still safe, but.
Okay, so you're actually cooking all the ribs here?
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
Woo, wow, it's hot.
And then the smell, right, from the rosemary and the vegetables is just excellent. And it is get hot, trust me, yes.
So this is the view of the meat section from the other side in the kitchen. Oh yeah, I'm getting a sneak peek of everything from like the prime rib right here, right, and the ham?
Yep.
Okay.
And the ham, yep. You can see the steam coming up. Keeps the meat nice and warm.
Yeah, I'm very, look at this.
This is cooked just perfectly. It's a nice mid-rare there right in the center, medium on the outside. Cook it nice and slow so it's very evenly cooked.
This looks really like a slab of Texas barbecue right here.
It is, yes. And you know, we get a lot of people that come in from Texas and stuff and they stop us and tell us how good of a job we're doing, and that's always a compliment.
Especially for a buffet.
Yes.
Check it out, that is the prime rib. Oh yeah.
And then also what we do is we hit it with a touch of salt.
Touch of salt.
Helps just get the flavor all the way through, and we serve that to the guests. All right, so now we're into the American family section where there's larger dishes. This is a cassoulet. It's a very traditional dish we put out, and people seem to like it. It's great for the winter time. It's kind of cold right now. It's a great stew. Lamb merguez sausage and Toulouse sausage. Highlight that dish. So, well, you got to have some chicken wings. So there's our crispy chicken wings. We put them in a great spice rub. Can't go wrong with those. Of course, to tie the carving station together, you got to have mashed potato. So we make truffle mashed potatoes, lots of butter.
Oh,
just
fancy.
the right amount of truffle.
Okay.
Cream spinach, once again, some items that just go with meats, right? So we have our cream spinach here. Next to it is our smoked guva cavatappi, which is a great mac and cheese that we use 3 different kinds of cheese, including Gouda. We got a green vegetable called Eat Your Greens, peas, edamame, and snap peas. That changes seasonally. And then we have our southwestern roasted corn. So it's the corn is poached and then tossed in a lemon aioli and finished with Cajun seasoning. There's a seasonal item there that is our butternut squash soup. Just came on for this fall change. And then a new dish we started, and it seems to be going really well. We're doing sliders. We got a wood grill back there. It's a nice thick 3-ounce slider, American cheese and comeback sauce. And then to go with a burger, you got fries. So there's our Sidewinder fries. We put barbecue brisket and kielbasa sausage on there, along with the ranch sour cream and a barbecue sauce.
That is a meat eater's paradise. We got the beef rib and then prime rib, got some mashed potatoes, the corn, and Texas style brisket. Prime rib to me equals Las Vegas, at least in the meat section. That is a really magical tasting prime rib. Yeah, medium rare is really the way to go for prime rib. It's juicy, it's so tender, it's so flavorful. And of course you gotta pair it with some mashed potatoes on the side, right? And by the way, this is truffle flavored mashed potatoes. Anything truffle to me is elevated. I mean, even these beef ribs, it's insane. Such big beef ribs. I'm not gonna cut into it, I'm just gonna bite into it. First time I've ever seen this in a buffet, anywhere. Look guys, they even have this Texas style barbecue. That's good. Oh, that's really good. I've even heard stories that people from Texas have come to this barbecue or come to this buffet and they've said great things about this brisket. So if you come here and get the brisket, you are in good hands. This Dungeness crab looks crazy. Do you see that shoulder meat? Man. So meaty. Yeah, this is one of the best things you'll find here at this buffet. All the staff love it too. Not every buffet has Dungeness crab, so this is a very good thing that I'm experiencing. Definitely getting the bone marrow. Yes, yes. Shrimp and grits, shrimp and grits. Let's do it. And then of course, gotta get more Dungeness crab, one of the best things here. So this is pretty cool. They got this bone marrow dish with the toast on top. I really love bone marrow, so you just gotta scrape it off. And to put it on top of the toast just like that, almost like an avocado toast. Bone marrow is always good. It's like when you eat it, it just melts in your mouth. It tastes like a very kind of like gelatinous fat, rich fat in your mouth. I don't know if you guys are into bone marrow, but I like it. And they got it here. And I don't find it too often in buffets. I don't eat Southern style cooking that often, so that's why I gotta get some shrimp and grits. Yes, yes. Okay. I've only had shrimp and grits one other time at another buffet. Believe it or not, it was actually just around the corner, Cosmopolitan Buffet. It's good. This isn't a garden snail. This is a sea snail, just letting you know that. I mean, even if it was a garden snail, I'd probably eat it still anyways. You know what this kind of tastes like? It's like a very thick piece of octopus. That's what these sea snails taste like. It's very popular even in Vietnamese cuisine. So it's nothing new to me. I like it. I like seafoods of all kinds. There we go. Round number 3. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go through all the foods. Even if I came back 2-3 more times, I don't think I'll be able to go through all of them. This might be my last one, and then I gotta head to desserts because my stomach is getting extremely full. I've had sushi in just about every buffet out there, so let's see what it tastes like here. Okay. Oh, it's not bad actually. At least for the nigiri. I mean, it's not like really great sushi restaurant quality, but for a buffet, I would say it's very, it's still very enjoyable actually. Also this pork, which I think it might be lechon quality. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Wow, actually kind of tastes like a Chinese barbecue pork. Man, that skin is so crispy. But the pork itself is super tender. This is the quesadilla, which are tacos. You'll find these all over Los Angeles too. Tastes very similar to what I've actually had in Los Angeles in some places. Have you guys ever seen birria tacos in a buffet before? Because I haven't. This is the first time I'm seeing it here. And it's actually not bad. It's pretty good. I think these are actually some of the much better tacos I've had in a buffet, to tell you the truth. I mean, I don't see tacos in buffets that often, but this is actually quite enjoyable. I heard it's pretty cool if you put that meatball in the center and you eat it almost like a garlic meatball slider. Don't you just love buttery bread? I mean, it's like some of the best things that you can eat. I could just make a meal out of garlic bread. I'd be so happy.
So welcome to the dessert section, right? The way you finish off a meal here at Bachannal is a whole huge dessert station. This first section here is kind of our specialty station as far as vegan or gluten-free or what have you. So we have a no sugar added blueberry cheesecake. We have this is a vegan dish here, a vegan passion fruit tapioca is very nice. The vegan strawberry cake, while also looking good, it's actually a very good dish. Okay. I have a gluten-free brownie dome. And then this is another seasonal one, so it's a gluten-free pumpkin panna cotta, tying in the pumpkin with the fall. Fall spices in there. And then a no sugar added Black Forest mousse.
What is this one again?
It's a creamy-o. It has a lime gelée, bananas, and tropical fruit. And then the ube chiffon cake. We had ube in the horchata over there. Ube seems to be very popular late these days. Peanut butter and jelly dessert, Reese's Pieces mousse. So a little jelly on the bottom, right? And then a layer of the peanut butter mousse. Really good dish.
So this is the assorted fruits.
Yes, it is. Watermelon, honeydew, pineapple, cantaloupe.
All right, short and sweet. Okay, and what is this?
This is our pecan caramel tart. That's very good. It's got some nuts in it, but we labeled that very clearly. Got a mini chocolate donuts with hazelnuts, so chocolate and hazelnut, can't go wrong with that. And then the gentleman here is making crepes for you to order.
Crepes to order?
Yes.
Wow.
So many different sauces and what have you. The three big ones are the banana foster, the mixed berry, and the apple compote, which is another seasonal item. We have a red velvet cupcake, and then a cookies and cream cupcake. It's kind of our fun section here. And then our s'mores dessert is excellent. I hope you get the chance to try that.
Okay.
And we have mini baked apple pies, very seasonal as well. And a berry shortcake, very colorful. Then we get a chocolate mousse cup. No buffet is without a chocolate mousse, in my opinion. Lovely berry cheesecake, another staple. And then you're coming up to the other staple is creme brulee. You got to have creme brulee. This apple mousse, I love the color on that. And then tiramisu is a great dessert.
Yeah, this is apple cider. Wow, okay. Yeah, it is, guys.
All right, so we have our gelato station, scooping anything you would like out of here. Some of my favorites, the blood orange sorbet is excellent. The creme brulee gelato, that's correct right there. It's just to die for. And what else is my favorite? The strawberry cheesecake down here is one of my favorites as well. So we have our coconut macaroons.
Okay, coconut macaroons.
And then we have an egg tart, which is a very different dish. Okay. These are some of our warm items down here under the heat lamp. So cinnamon roll bread pudding is to die for. Chocolate lava cake, you gotta have, right? And to finish off, a pineapple upside down cake.
It is with great regret that I tell you that I'm officially retired on all the main courses up there. I'm very sad, it's pretty tragic because there were so many more up there. But the good news is, I'm moving on to desserts, and I feel that I always have kind of like a separate stomach for desserts. Everybody's saying how the cheesecake ice cream is the thing to get up there. Strawberry cheesecake. Ooh, it tastes good. It tastes just like cheesecake. I don't remember when I had a strawberry cheesecake ice cream, but it is actually a very good flavor. I mean, I'm more into green tea, but this one is actually very good as well. $79.99, it is pretty expensive, but you do get a lot of awesome selections here. When you come to Bachannal, definitely get the crabs, like the Dungeness crabs, the lobster claw. Also in the meat section, the brisket is really killer. You definitely need to get that one. Prime rib, of course, you can never skip that. In a buffet, I wish I can tell you more based on the 240 that's up there, but based on what I've had, those are some of the great things up there. So yeah, when you are here in Las Vegas and you are looking specifically for the biggest and best buffet, no matter how much it costs, just come here, because this is the spot that everybody comes to. That's why there's always like a 1 hour, 3 hour wait. So get the reservations, come here on a non-busy season, and you're going to have all of this wonderful food available for you. And I hope you're a big eater so that you can definitely get your money's worth. I'll probably spend the rest of my time walking it all off at the Forum shops, but I'm pretty much done. This is the end of my Vegas food tour, but rest assured this is not going to be the last time I'm going to be back at Vegas. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode. Give me a thumbs up, also subscribe. I'll see you all in the next food adventure.